Alright friends, let's start it up. There's two ways about this if you want to try and do a speedrun of this game. Actually three, and I'm going to do all three at some point. One, obviously you can just try and win a match as fast as possible. That's going to take some setting up and a lot of luck, but I will try that at some point once I get all set up for it. You'll see that in the future. Another way is you could start this from a fresh file where you only have 1-1 unlocked and play every course in a match until you unlock 8-4 and beat it. That would take several hours. I'm still gonna do it at some point because I think it'd be a lot of fun. But today, what we're doing, I'm going to go in course practice. I'm gonna play through every single level in order. Once you beat it, you have to click switch course and then pick the next one. This is the only way that you can realistically play every course in order. And really, this is just sort of a let's play as if it was the other game, and then I can sort of point out all the differences and probably get owned by a lot of them. Probably die a bunch, but yeah, it'll just be kind of fun to play through all the levels and see what it would look like if you could sort of do a sequential speedrun of it. Let's try it out. Let's go. Go. Alright, so in the warpless speedrun of Super Mario Bros. 1, it is faster to get the fire flower so that you can kill Bowser each time, because then you don't have to watch the bridge breaking cutscene. Wow, those Goombas are gone. First difference noted. Okay. Change course. Boom, that's where I'll split. Okay. It wouldn't actually be faster to do that in this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna play everything like it's the other one, even if it's not like the best thing to do here. I should have kicked the earlier shell, because that Koopa spawns differently on this version. I'm gonna try a semi-pipe jump. Fake pipe jump. Fake gamer. Oh well. The stairs are a little different on this. Whoops, that's not how I meant to do it at all. Bad speedrun. Okay, also on this one, it would be faster to get the power-ups in a different place, but I'm getting them in the same spot that you would in original. I'm dead. I don't know why that happened. Every time I die, you have to wait an eternity until you can click repeat course, so that sucks. Oh, I know why it happened. I didn't want to jump too high when you bounce off that guy. But yeah, because that platform is different, it's way slower to get that power up. Oh, also you're supposed to crouch jump under that guy. Oh well, we're just gonna pretend I kept the power up maybe. Because we just want to run through all the levels and see what's different. And the kind of silly thing is that I have to do this anyway. Each time I want to keep a power up, I'm gonna like select it on that menu, I guess. Now I'm gonna have to grow at the start of each level, and the whole thing's kind of silly, but oh well. If you're fast enough here, you can get down and not get hit by the fire bar. And yeah, so I'm doing all this power-ups just to kill Bowser, even though on this version it's not even gonna save me time to kill Bowser. We'll pretend that I shot him. Wow, good speedrun. You can see another difference, that the fireballs shoot in a different spot. Very cool. I'm getting so destroyed by... Some things are different, but they're like so slight. I don't know. I probably won't make that jump. Ouch, I got hit. Ugh, I had to take a different route because of that jump. We'll go. We won't go up the spring. We won't go up the spring! You have way more speed at the start of a water level. He just like flies to the right. So it's funny. Wow, you also drop so much faster. That's... Oh, if there's anything that they really messed up, the physics on this game, it's the water levels. And normally in matches I just like deal with it and I play safer or whatever. I just like do whatever I gotta do to not get hit. But right now I'm in like speedrun SMB1 mode, So I'm making way more mistakes than normal, because I'm like, yeah, I'm just playing SMB1. So anything that's different actually, like, really catches me off guard now. Like, I've had some time to adjust to a lot of the differences, but now that I'm in, hello, pretend this is SMB1 mode, it, like, really messes me up. Snipe, not snipe. Like, these guys can't even jump at these angles in... Wow, hold on. They can't jump at these angles. So, this level's a bit harder. I got almost shooting. Whoops. Thanks, Bobby. I know a lot of times when I do videos like this, and I'm like, that's different, people make these dumb comments like, wow, guy doesn't think they'll make the game in 2020 any different than in 1985. And it's like, no, obviously they will. In fact, I was more surprised how similar this game was to the original than different. It's more just interesting to, like, actually have pointed out what's different about the game, right? That guy doesn't normally spawn, but I knew he would, so I shot him. There's way more Goombas there. Oh, hello. Also, we can do big bounces. Yeah, the Koopas are like... It's weird, a lot of enemies are like... Yeah, enemies spawn later, actually. You might think they would spawn earlier, but they actually spawn later, so they're like farther back than they should be normally. Nice, we made that. Oh. Yeah, that Koopa was so much farther back, holy cow. Like, I had long enough to be like, where's the Koopa? What? Oh. The Goombas spawn like way wider, farther apart, which is weird. On the original, these platforms are different. That's okay. Just adapted to where they were real quick. We don't get to have the coin music sync, because I had to slow down a little at the start. Rip. The funny thing is, even with all the mistakes and all the me being bad because different and stuff, we're probably still going to... Ouch. I've only gotten to kill 1 out of the 3 Bowser so far, which is pretty bad. Also, Bowser's hitbox, way different on this one. I don't say that just to, like, make an excuse of getting hit there, but, well, he actually had 2 hitboxes on the original. Oh, can you do this? Wow, no you can't. Normally I jump up there and kill him and it looks cool. On the original he actually had 2 hitboxes. What? Oh, also, you don't get 2 Lakitus. That's just not how it works. Anyway, Bowser had 2 hitboxes. One was like on his face and the other was on like his body, I guess. So his face hitbox was like really far forward, so he would hit you even if you were standing pretty far away from him. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work the same either. You can't stand up inside a wall or else you just get stuck. What? Wow, I actually just don't really even know what happened there. The fireballs work differently, I guess. So you can't crouch fall off ledges, which is a nice trick. Okay, good Piranha Plant dodge. I'm like, okay, that was a difference I didn't know. The fireballs work really weird. I think they made them stay lower to the ground all the time so that they never bounce over enemies, which is why that happened. Anyway, back to the Bowser hitbox thing. They, instead of having 2 hitboxes, they made it just 1 big square. And yeah, that makes him... You can get closer to him on the front, but the back hitbox is really bad now. Did I do an any % run? No. Wow, nice job. The original has like a weird glitch sort of thing where if you haven't jumped in a level yet, or if you haven't jumped after coming out of a pipe yet, you have like low gravity, and it actually makes the stairs at the start of levels like this easier. Because you just run off and then you land on the second step. They quote-unquote fixed that, but now he falls like insanely fast, and so yeah, the physics right at the beginning of a level, if you run down stairs, are like really weird now. That's what happened there. But yeah, that makes the beginning of 8.4 pretty tough too. They also changed how many invincibility frames you have. Well, okay, I also wouldn't have... What? So many things are happening to comment on. I would have gotten hit by the bullet bill, but I wouldn't have on the original, but then I landed on the pipe, so I didn't end up landing on it, or getting hit by it. I don't even remember what the other thing I was gonna say was. Oh yeah, invincibility frames. Wait, I think this strat still works, although it's different. Yeah, it still works. I would have just fireballed him if I didn't get hit, but I'm real bad at the game, so... Yeah, that doesn't work. Sure. Can't tell what kind of a pace I'm on. This version should be way faster because you don't have as long of cutscenes between levels. In theory, it should be better, but... Ooh. In the original, if you don't kill a Goomba before jumping to those moving platforms, it'll despawn, which is kind of silly. There's definitely good fixes. There's like lots of good changes, but some of them are kind of silly. I don't know why they would try and get really close to original physics, but then make the acceleration really bad. Oh, I know you can get past... Wow, what? I've been in practice mode on this level before, and it, that's not what... I don't think that that's what the fire bars normally do. Bowser jumps when you get to him, like, every time in practice mode, but he doesn't do that in matches. So practice mode is also kind of weird because it seems like there's not really any randomness, but then there is in games. It's really strange. We're getting double Lakitu action again. Oh, they also changed that staircase. If you ever go and look at, like a map of this level on the original or something... Wait, oh, okay, there's still just two. Oh, there are three, never mind, they were inside each other. 3 Lakitus. If you look at a map of the original, they made that staircase shorter. Maybe because you were, like, getting up inside the HUD or something. Maybe the top of this screen in this game is actually just shorter. I don't know. Yeah, it might be. Oh, hello. Fireballs do not bounce nearly as far in this. I haven't, like, noticed fireballs being that different, but I haven't had to, like... Wow. You also have a bigger grace period when... Oh, like you can land without holding run and it doesn't slow you down. That's kind of weird. I'm discovering a bunch of new things. Springs are so much different in this, and they changed these platforms, so you kind of have to use them. Okay, we made it through there. Try and use this spring, but it really sucks. No, go fast. Go speed, as they say. We've already played 1-4. But we had to slow down for the fire bar that time. This time... Oh yeah, they changed Potaboos so that they drop way, way faster. Like, you can just never get under them in this game. Just don't even bother. I remembered. as I'm jumping under it. They changed a lot of hitboxes. Bowser's fire that I got hit by in that level, I would have gotten hit by it either way, but because I just did a bad jump. Because it comes at a different time, mind you, but anyway. That used to be the smallest hitbox in the game. It had this tiny hitbox on the front of it, but now it's like the full fireball. How does he spawn? Okay, weird. He spawns earlier, so you can make that jump easier, but most enemies spawn like farther back, like 3-1 staircase. Weird, man. Alright, see if I can do this level more justice than I did 2-2. They changed blooper behavior, the hitbox is way bigger. Try not to get owned by the super fast falling. Oh, hello. Did not mean to shoot 2 fireballs. It's so weird. It's like you don't even fall that fast during these whirlpool parts. It's like you fall faster during the normal parts. I don't know. The physics are... they're close enough that during the regular matches, I don't know, they still mess me up sometimes, and I just like run in a pit or something. But wow, the fact that they're spawning just a little farther back is really messing me up. Wow. Hello. There can't be near that many on the screen normally, and also I would not have killed that one. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So in general, they're like close enough that I can have plenty of fun with the game and not constantly get messed up by them, but sometimes they still do get me. 1650, we might get sub 20, but this is looking slower than the other one. Maybe if I played better? I don't know. I actually don't know how much shorter... Oh, there's a beginning cutscene and the menus. That doesn't help, but I would think it was less. Wow, you can't get past that? That's crazy. You have plenty of time to run under it normally. I would think that this menu is like shorter than cutscenes on the original, but I'm not saving that much time. Wow, 2 more Goombas spawning there and farther forwards. One good change, which I was going to point out in 6.2, okay, is in the original you couldn't shoot fireballs if Mario's head goes above the top of the screen. You can in this, which is really good. We don't have an in-game timer to see... Wow, okay. To see how good I'm doing the levels. Maybe for the best. Okay, no idea how these stairs are gonna work. Normally I just jump here and then... Yep, that's no. And Lakitu, normally he like flies away towards the beginning of the stage and doesn't keep following you. Hello. Can you do this? I don't think you can with the way acceleration works. Okay, just try and win. Wow, okay, that 100% shouldn't kill me. I wonder if that was just a hitbox thing or if Parakoopas bounce lower or what. But yeah. Wow. Okay, we gotta grab this. Oh my goodness, I'm getting destroyed. I needed to just kill him the first time around. I gotta kill him at the beginning or else Lakitu is like really powerful in this. He just stays following you. Okay, let's go. Nice clean run 3-2 this time. you do this? No, not really. Whoa! What the... Okay, that worked better that time. That was weird. Hammer Bros move way faster in this game. It's like they took their behavior and they just sped it up a ton. Like they jump way more frequently. Their little walking back and forth is like twice as fast. And the hammer hitboxes are a lot bigger. Okay, these stairs are real weird, so I need to like look like it's my first speedrun. This guy just disappears every time on the original, but this time... I know you can do... Aw, I wanted to... Big bounce. Okay, it was worth. It was worth. Oh, yeah, we can't... you know I'm in real SMB speedrun mode when I turn around right there. Also, you can't crouch swim. In the original, you can get crouching hitbox during swimming. Bloopers behave differently, and also the fire bars are in different spots. Also, the water, like, ground mechanics. Wow, hello, Podoboo. Okay, we did it! 2156 flat! Let's go! We played through all the game. And there was a whole bunch of things that I couldn't even say them fast enough, but yeah, that's kind of what a speedrun of all the levels would look like. It was my first time, and I went into it just hoping to get owned by all the differences, basically, because I thought it would be more interesting if I just live reacted to them. But man, yeah, I found some new ones that I didn't even know, and then there was a whole bunch I already knew were different. But we got that hot sub 22. Someone else can do this. You can beat me and then be like, whoa, I beat Cosmic. I'm super cool. Go for it.